That female, that suspect, put that baby in danger. I'm gonna put that blame on her.
Something horrible happened at Joel Osteen's church just yesterday, and it should bring up concerns for all of us who are Christians in America in 2024. Let's watch the clip of what happened.
Shortly before an afternoon service, then the shooting began. Houston police say a woman in her early 30s and wearing a trench coat entered Lakewood Church with a rifle and a backpack and immediately opened fire.
I was just walking up the stairs, and when I got on the top, like they started shooting. I don't know, like I just heard, but it was like more than 10 shots.
They were repetitive, boom, 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 and I yelled, "Mom!"
Two off-duty police officers working at the...
I think it's amazing that more people weren't hurt or killed during this whole thing. When I heard that there was a shooting at Joel Osteen's church, one of the biggest churches in the world, I immediately thought, wow, like there must have been a lot of people hurt or killed in that. So it's amazing that so many of those lives are protected through this whole thing.
Church shot and killed the attacker. A young boy between 4 and 5 years of age who was with the female shooter was hit by gunfire and was listed in critical condition overnight at a Houston area hospital. A 57-year-old man in the church was shot in the leg and is also being treated.
That female, that suspect, put that baby in danger. I'm gonna put that blame on her.
Police say before the shooter died, she claimed to have a bomb, but officers say no explosives were found. Pastor Joel Osteen praised the swift actions of law enforcement and said the church is praying for the victims and the shooter's family.
Of course, we're devastated. We're going to pray for that little 5-year-old boy and pray for the lady that was deceased, her family and all, and the other gentlemen. There are forces of evil, but the forces that are for us, the forces of God are stronger than that. So we're going to keep going strong and just doing what God's called us to do, lift people up and give hope to the world.
Dale Hurd, CBN.
We have to realize that the enemy wants to kill us. It's hard to imagine what it must be like to be in that situation. To be at a place you feel is safe and secure and begin to hear gunshots and people screaming. But we see that this is becoming a reality even in the greatest nation on the earth, where even in church buildings, people are bringing guns to shoot and hurt individuals. And regardless of what you think of Joel Osteen, I love how even in the midst of this, he is pointing people to God. Because again, it seems like a miracle that someone came in with a rifle shooting in a massive church, and yet only 2 people were injured, it sounds like, and 1 person dead, and that's the person who was shooting others. There are 2 things I want to say. The first is we cannot let this deter us from our faith in God. We cannot allow this from the enemy to keep us away from fellowshipping with other Christians. What the devil wants us to do is hide, to be away from others, to lock ourselves in. But how many of us know that even in our homes, the enemy can attack? That's why we must be on our guard. That's why we must live by faith and not by fear. The second thing is my own heart in this situation. When I first saw the news release about the shooting, I'll be honest with you, I immediately thought that this would be a good video to commentate on, rather than first thinking about the people that are hurt or injured. That's something that I and all of us need to work on. In an age where you put on the news and there's a gunshot, there's someone killed, there's something bad happening, we're becoming dull to the reality that these are real people being hurt in a real world. But I think that is one of the negatives of being exposed to so much information, so much news, is that we become dull to the reality that these are real people and real families that are being impacted by horrible things. So what's the answer in all of this? Should we hide because there's evil people out there? Should we not watch the news so we're not exposed to anything? Should we just numb ourselves in alcohol and food the rest of our days? Follow the Lord. Whoever you are, whatever you're going through, follow Jesus, because the world is not getting any better. One day it will be better when Jesus comes back. But for now, darkness is in the earth. But the light that is in the child of God is greater than all the darkness put together. Let the hope you have in God rule your life, not the fear the enemy is trying to put into your life. God bless you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. I pray the Lord blesses you. If you want to watch another one, here's another video that I made. I pray it encourages you, touches you, and brings you closer to Jesus Christ. God bless you.